me up, I've been trying to keep it cool with these little. They tried to stop it, too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show, I make everybody deal. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, not no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it make me feel better. I'm passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young man, an M on the road, he'll scare. I'm clever, vendettas, raw bars, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
20, 40-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Love. He finds De'Ami Brown. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack. Middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 60
That is
yards.
catch number 60 for the season.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Drill green.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
A good play action with Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. McMillan, the man in motion.
Black Ultra.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Love. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
10 black. Black shot. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. Ready. Hey, go. Come on. Set. 50. Green. Set.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient. And now they get another 1st down.
Red, 38. Shot, 17. Ready.
Now the 1st carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you, and they find a way to take advantage.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone. And the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game. And let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Grant. He gets free. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Set. Black 40. Set. Run.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It was Darius Washington bringing him down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 6.
Down. Ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Yep. Field. Black. Cut.
Love. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black. Cut.
On play action, Love. Escaping to his left. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Ready.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Red, cycle. Come on, set. Still. Red, 38. Hey,
McMillan comes in motion.
Cut.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On the set.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go now. Come on, 50, green. Ready?
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Bengals first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give them about 5 yards. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. Top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
I've
extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score Bills 14, Bengals 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready. Down. Ready.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
White. Ready. Yellow, 43. Black Ultra.
Now Love. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without... from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive...
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Jonathan Cooper in there to drop him. That's a huge loss on 1st and goal. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Speed old blue. 52 blue.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That one outlined to Gibbs. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Let's go now. Steal. Check steal. Steal. Black.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Myers' kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 4 at 14-10.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
DC, ready?
Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
3rd and long for Jackson. Open receiver is Dotson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Check pitch. Let's go. Hut.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 45. Ready?
To throw is Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hey, come on. Sit hard. 180. Oh.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The reception belongs to Matt Collins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead.
Bengals 10. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains till halftime. And the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. Look at him go! talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Play action now. Jackson moving outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd and 2. Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Yellow. Set.
On the handoff, this is Gibb. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Bonito. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Love to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Yo. Shut up.
Now it's Jackson. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Yards on the play.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
32-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. From 31, here is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dave Flowers! 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. He'll get across the 20, walking down the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Ready.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Ready.
3rd and 11.
Red. Cycle. Ready. 10 black. Check Fury. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, like when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set. Ready. 60 red.
They'll go for it. Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A give left side for Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
DC, ready? DC. 180. Sit up. Go ahead.
Second down, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd downs. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40. Cut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. In the middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Throwing Jackson. That's holding at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Real quick. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bengals 17. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Now Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flower. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Wanna quit?
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready. 50, green. Magic. Slide through. Cut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Then in motion is Brown.
Ready.
On play action, Love. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 10.
What ain't it? Middle.
Another run here with Mitchell. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
And
down.
after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Shot.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set. Black 40. Hey.
McMillan, the man in motion.
Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Something very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Jalen McMillan, what he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
White. Set. Hut. Yellow.
McMillan comes in motion.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's caught down the field. He's got McMillan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Drill
1st
green.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans are going to have to battle the roadways. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious